Hi everyone, welcome back to the crochet skirt series. This is part 5. In the last video we created this beautiful cluster stitch panel which added some really nice texture. In this video we're moving on to the pineapple stitch, which is right here. This is more of a decorative addition to the skirt. This is where the skirt really starts to stand out. Let's get into it. Slip stitch all the way into this chain 6 space that we've already made, like that. Chain 2, and we're going to do 12 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we're going to head on straight over into the next chain 6 space and make 12 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So your work should be looking something like this. And we're going to do that all the way around until we reach here. So just to recap, in every chain 6 space, we're going to go straight into it and make 12 double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. I'm going to crack on off camera and I'm going to meet you when I get back here. Your work should be looking something like this. What we're going to do is we're going to make little pyramids on each of these chain 12 spaces. So I'm just going to slip stitch into the first space here. We are going to skip the first double crochet, skip the last double crochet. So we're going to slip stitch into the one that's second from last and do 10 double crochets. So I've got 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Can you see that? So in each round we're going to be dropping 1 double crochet on either end. Now to get from here to here, we're going to do 2 chains, and then we're going to go straight on and skip the first double crochet. So now I've got 2 double crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Like that. So we're going to carry on building upon these row by row, but we're dropping 2 double crochets on each little pillar. Chain 2 in between. So I'm going to drop that. So I'm going to go straight into this one here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double crochets. Chain 2 in between. Skip the first double crochet, go straight into the second one. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Work should be looking something like this. I'm going to crack on and I'm going to meet you when I get back around here to talk you through the next row. Okay, your work should be looking something like this. I'm going to finish off this round just by slip stitching in the first stitch where I started, like that. Now for the next round we need to drop another 2 double crochets, so 1 on each side. So I'm going to slip stitch my way into the second double crochet space. I'm going to chain 2 and 2 double crochet. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, like that. So this is just going to start to go inwards. Now to get from here to here, we're going to chain 3. So I'm going to drop the first double crochet, just totally ignore it. Go into the second one, 2, 3 double crochet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chain 3, skip the first double crochet on the next pillar, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chain 3, skip the first one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this round should be looking something like this. I'm going to crack on off camera and I'll meet you when I get back here to talk you through the next row. Alright, so your skirt should be looking a little bit like this. And we're going to crack on with the next row as always. So I'm going to chain 3 and I'm going to slip stitch into that first double crochet space that I started. And on this row again, I'm going to slip stitch my way, skip the first double crochet, chain 2. This time we're doing 6 double crochet. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like that. But what we're going to do here is we're going to chain 2 and we're going to single crochet in that previous chain 3 space there. Chain 2 and go straight on to putting in the 6 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're dropping double crochets again, 1 on either side, but we're increasing here. If we don't increase, our work's going to go like this. Okay, so chain 2, slip stitch in the center, chain 2, and then 6 double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, 6 double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your work should be looking something like this. Again, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to come back around and tell you what to do next. I'll do another one with you. So chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like that. I'll be back when I've completed this. Just finishing up this row, so I'm going to chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and slip stitch into the first double crochet. Now for the next round, you probably guessed it, we're going to drop 2 double crochets, one at the start, one at the end. I'm going to slip stitch on to the second double crochet. So we should have only 4 double crochets standing, like that. Now, chain 2, and you see the chain 2 space in the previous round. Slip stitch in there. Chain 2 again. Now you see the chain 2 space on the other side. Slip stitch in there. Chain 2, 4 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. When we carry on working on this, this bit's going to pull down and you're going to be able to see these smaller holes that we've made. So chain 2, single crochet in the previous chain 2 space, chain 2, single crochet in the next chain 2 space, chain 2, 4 double crochet, 2, 3, 4. We're going to end up almost making like a reverse pattern here. So chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So your work should be looking something like this. As always, I'm going to crack on, and when I get to the end, we'll talk about what to do next. So your work should be looking something like this, and your skirt should be naturally flaring out. We are going to go ahead and drop the final few stitches in this row. So I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch across until I end up on top of the middle 2 double crochets. So we need to do another 2 drops on this row. So chain 2, double crochet like that, chain 2, and we're going to go in the previous chain 2. We're going to go and slip stitch in the previous chain 2 like that. Now chain 2, and you know that chain 2 space just on the other side of the chain 4, sorry, you know that chain 2 space just on the side of the 4 double crochet, slip stitch in there like that. Now chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into the opposite chain 2 space and slip stitch in there. We're going to ignore everything here because in the next panel we're going to work into these bits here. So I'm going to slip stitch my way onto the middle 2 chains. So I'm going to chain 2, 2 double crochet like that, and then chain 2. I'm going to slip stitch in the chain 2 space in the previous row. Then I'm going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to slip stitch into that chain 2 space right there. So you'll actually be looking something like this. So slip stitch, chain 2, 2 double crochets, that, chain 2, slip stitch in the chain 2 space, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch into the chain 2 space, and we're leaving all of this in the middle unattended. Again, we're dropping the first double crochet and the second double crochet, and we're going to have 2 double crochet, chain 2, and we're going to slip stitch, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch. So your work should be looking something like this. And this is the final row of this pattern here. As always, I'm going to crack on with this off camera, and I shall be back when I've reached the end bit here. And that's your pineapple stitch pattern complete. You can see how much detail this adds. It really elevates the whole skirt and it gives it that more intricate decorative look. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and add these additional cluster stitches here, which are similar to these ones, but we are going to add increased rounds here. So I will meet you in the next one.